Folks, I realize this is coming on before my actual video does, although I recorded it after I made my video. I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers on this video probably, because I'm expressing my honest opinion. And if I am going to be disliked because I'm honest, then so be it. If you are not a subscriber and you watch this video and you like what I have to say, I'd really appreciate if you would take the time to subscribe to my channel. Just hit that little subscribe button right down there, because I know what my counter says as far as how many subscribers I have right now. And I notice that sometimes when I put on a video like this, I lose, I won't say how many, but I lose some subscribers because they cannot stand for someone to have an opinion that may differ from theirs. So if you like what I have to say, please subscribe, share it with your friends, ask them to subscribe, and let's show the people that are full of hate in their hearts that they're not going to win. Oh me. Oh me. What a controversial subject we're going to discuss today. I actually had to pull a video that was similar to this because I had too many keywords associated with my videos that would draw people to watch. For example, in this video, one of the keywords would be Mexican. And if you're doing a search for Mexican or opinion, then this video would pop up. Problem is, I'd had so many keywords in the past from like Clinton and Trump and all that some people would get my videos and didn't like it and complained. So I had to drop it. It looks like the camera's sitting crooked. Oh, me. Maybe it's a little bit too much. I don't want it to look like I'm falling out of my chair. Gotta have me some more wine before I do that, or some more homemade Baileys. Anyway, this video is my response, I guess, to all them haters and trolls out there. You know, if you want to get some views on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or any of them social media places, all you have to do is express your opinion. And if you express your opinion, the daggone place will blow up. I had posted a video, PawPaw's opinion on the Mexicans that come to the United States. And I got around 400,000 views. And most of them were people, you know, responded in a positive manner. And then there's a bunch of haters. People saying like, if you love Mexicans so much, why don't you go live with them? One guy says, my granddaughter was raped by an illegal Mexican. And people only hear what they want to hear. Because in that video, I said that, you know, I welcomed anyone coming to our country legally, but illegally, not necessarily. However, I would do whatever I had to do to feed my wife and child. If my wife and kids was hungry and I couldn't find work and it meant going somewhere else to do it, I would. Case in point, you know, 20 years in the military and serving overseas, serving in Iraq. Did I want to be in Iraq? Did I want to be away from my wife? Did I want to be away from my warm bed that I could sleep in every night without fear? No. I didn't want to be away, but I did what was necessary, in my opinion, to support my family. And people would say, you know, stuff like, well, just as soon as they cross the border illegally, they're criminals and all that. Well, yeah, they are. Just like I said in my other video, you know, even if I have to go somewhere I'm not supposed to go to earn $1 to feed my family, I will. And then some dumbass comes up and he says, well, you say you're doing whatever you had to do. Does that mean you include murder people, kill people? Where in the hell, what kind of rock do these people crawl out from under? I mean, I've never seen so much hate. And, you know, I try to describe some of my trips that I've taken to Mexico. And I'm not talking about going to tourist towns. I'm talking about going to a little bitty town that had never seen an American. And just the type of people that are there. Again, I'm not talking about tourist towns. I'm talking about little towns in the middle of nowhere. Just like, you know, I'm not picking on, let's just say South Dakota. Okay? But how many people choose South Dakota as a vacation paradise? Or some little town in the middle of New Mexico or Arizona, up in the hills, former ghost town, or a little town that's about to be a ghost town. I mean, you know, that's not what the average person does for a vacation. But I do. I love it. I am fascinated by other cultures. And just because I like other cultures, or just because I express my opinion about something I like, does not give you license to criticize me in a negative way and call me names and berate me and spew vitriol and hatred. I feel sorry for you. If all you can do is spew hate and hatred and vitriol, I feel so sorry for you. I understand we all have different experiences. I have had tools stolen from me by white people. Does that mean I hate all white people? No. I have never had anything stolen from me by a black person. But I don't hang out in neighborhoods where I don't feel welcome, or in neighborhoods that I would stick out like a sore thumb. I have never had anything stolen from me by a Hispanic person. Oh, and you know, I was talking about in my other video, you know, that I welcome Mexicans. I love the Mexican people. And then I started getting all this hate talk about people saying, well, you know, you just think anybody that's, you know, talks with a Hispanic or speaks Spanish is Mexican. No. I know people from Guatemala and Panama and Colombia and Chile and Peru and Puerto Rico. But I didn't visit their countries. I visited Mexico. And because I have visited Mexico several times, I feel qualified, having driven thousands of miles and met hundreds of people, I feel qualified to be able to share my opinion on the Mexican people. I didn't say anything about the people in Los Angeles or San Francisco or Laredo, Texas, or anywhere where you might see a problem with the MS-13 gangs and all that, and the cartels and all that kind of stuff. But are you going to blame an entire country full of people because of the actions of a handful? Should other countries look at the United States and think all of us have the stupidity of the black people going around Black Lives Matter and spewing their hatred towards white people? Do we want the world to think that that is America? No, that's a small handful of Looney Tunes out there. Do we want everyone to think that white people are like them assholes from Westboro or whatever Baptist church that have the freaking audacity and the sick desire to spew hatred at a veteran's funeral procession? No, we don't want to be judged by those people. And what's funny is the only people that have spewed hatred towards me in any of my videos is people that do not have a last name that would readily come up as thinking Hispanic. And I can tell lots of times whenever someone does say something hateful, I can tell right off the bat that they didn't watch my entire video. That they just saw the title and then they rattled off some kind of hate speech and hung up. And all I do is I just go to their site, their page on YouTube, and I block them, and they can never ever respond to anything on my they can never leave a comment on my videos again. And I find it funny because a lot of my videos, these haters, just as soon as they see one, even though they can't say anything good or bad, they'll give it a thumbs down, just because, out of spite, because they just dying to be heard and nobody listened to them, poor babies. Well, the neat thing about YouTube is if you don't like someone's video, you don't have to watch it. So for all you haters out there, I feel sorry for you. I truly do. I am sorry that you live your lives with hate in your heart. I'm not an overly religious person. Let's not go there. I just mean it as one human being to another. That is a very sad state of affairs when an old man like me tries to talk about vacations he's had and nice Mexican people he has met. It's a crying shame that there's people out there that would dare to leave hate speech. And for someone that has nothing better to do than that, it's obvious you don't have an education, you don't have a social life, and if you're a man, you probably have a very tiny penis. So all you haters out there with your little bitty tiny penises, you just go on about your business. Actually, if you do leave hate speech, I might post it just so everybody can tell who has a tiny penis. For all my loyal subscribers and viewers, y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón. a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón, a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue.